One young man, Braden Joplin, who even lost his life for something that they believed in with such fervor. And, it's an experience that I will never forget. Interestingly enough, a lot of people said to me, in order to really make it in this cycle, you have to be loud and boisterous, and you have to be willing to attack people. And, interestingly enough, I used to be like that. There was a time when I was, particularly in junior high school, and in high school, I could come up with some stuff that would really embarrass people. And the people who are running today, boy, I could come up with some stuff, let me tell you. But you know what? I loved that stuff in high school. It's... the things that affect us now are so incredibly important. And, one of the things that's going on in our nation, I've noticed as I've traveled around, wonderful Americans every place, every part of our country, but so many of them are angry and are afraid. And the problem when you're angry and afraid is that you tend to make bad decisions when you're angry and you're afraid. And what we have to do now is just sort of calm down and use the amazing intellect that God has given us. The human brain, billions and billions of neurons, hundreds of billions of interconnections. It remembers everything you've ever seen, everything you've ever heard. It can process more than 2 million bits of information in 1 second. There's a reason he gave us something like that, so that we can extract information from the past and the present and process it and project it into the future and think rationally and logically instead of just reacting. You don't need much of a developed brain to simply react, to react in fear. Animals can do that. Lizards can do that. You know, we are human beings, so we must really start to think about right now in America, what we need is leadership. And now many people have said, who are you going to endorse? Well, let me tell you exactly the criteria that one should use when utilizing that brain. If we're talking about somebody who's going to lead America and the world, you need somebody who has demonstrated significant accomplishment in their life. Number one. You also need somebody whose ideas and policies are clear and easy to find, so that with your intellect you can evaluate them. You need to look at how they treat others and how they treat their family, because that's how they're going to treat the American people.